All right. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, Brakathon. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. Um, uh, this is the title of this lesson is not every Israelite will come looking like Wesley Snipes. All right. Not every Israelite will come looking like Wesley Snipes. Okay. Period, man. All right. Let's get this. Let's get the book of Revelation real quick. Revelation 7. All right, yeah. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Okay, millstone there that we well. All right. Revelation 7 and 9. All right. It says this. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds, and power, and people and tongues, right? Stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white. It says, and clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, right? It says, now it said kindreds, right? Let's get the word for kindred in this kindreds. All right. Revelation 7 and 9. All right. It says what? Kindreds, right? Let's get the word for that in the Greek. Kindreds is Fule.
Strong's G 5443. Fule.
Yep.
Fule.
Fule, right? Fule. It says this, right? A tribe, right? In the New Testament, all the persons descending from one of the 12 patriarchs of Jacob. So that great multitude are Israelites. Okay? Let's get one going. It says, and cry with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb, right? And all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces, worship Yahweh, right? By Hashem Yahushua, saying, Amen, right? Blessing and says, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power might be unto our power forever and ever. Amen, right? Now, it says, and one of the elders answered and said unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes? Whence came they? Right? Now this is what John said. And I beheld, like it says, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest, right? So John, right? So the Apostle John on the Isle of Patmos, he said, what, man? He said, I have no idea who they are. He didn't know who they were. He did not know who they were, man. He didn't know. He didn't know, man. That's why he said, Sir, thou knowest. Why would he say, Sir, thou knowest, if he knew who they were? Come on, man. It says this. These are they which came out of great tribulation and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb, right? Now, let's go to let's go to let's get, I believe it's 2 Samuel real quick, because there's something. Because there's a statement that Yahweh so like it says, there's a statement that Yahweh said unto said unto the prophet Samuel. Hold on, let's see. Well, in this 1 Samuel, I think it's 1 Samuel 6, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, man. No, which one is it, man? What is it? Hold on, real quick. It walks circumspectly. 144. Call halal. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ba Shem Kabadash. Rakatha. Wab Khan. Wabarakim. Labachayoyim. Khan. Shalom Mat. Yahweh. Ba Shem Yahushua. Ba Shem Kabadash. Rakatham. Wabarakim. Labachayoyim. Right? Let's see. Let's see. What is? Yeah. It says, I believe it says the outward appearance, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is. This is 1 Samuel 16. Right? 1 Samuel 16. Okay, 1 Samuel 16 and 7. It says, now, but I'm going to start up. Verse 6, it says, it says, and it came to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab, right, and said, surely Yahweh's anointed is before him, right? Why? Because David's because when one of David's brothers Eliab, he was what, tall, big, strong, right? So Samuel the prophet was like, well, this got to be him. This got to be the next. It says this got to be the next king of Israel. Look at him. He's big. He's strong. He's tall. Look at him. Right now, it says, but Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, nor the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For Yahweh seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushua looketh on the heart. Okay? So, Jake, don't be so focused on how someone looks, man. Okay? Because Jake, if someone comes up looking like an Edomite or whatever, right? And they gravitate towards this truth, man, and they understand it, and it makes sense, and it makes sense to them, man. That means what, Jake? That means they are an Israelite, man. Because Jake, the heathen can't get this, man. Only Israel can get this, man. Okay, so it's not about how someone looks, man. Stop focusing on how someone looks, right? Because you can have someone that looks like Wesley Snipes or Richard Roundtree or Sam Cooke, right? They come up, right? And they don't understand it, right? So you ask them, what's their nationality, right? You're going to assume that person is an Israelite. Why? because of how they look, right? But they tell you that they are an Edomite, or they tell you that their father, the all right, man, or they tell you, or they tell you that their father is a heathen. Then what? So you can't just go by how someone looks, man. Khan, this is Walk Circumspectly 144, Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Exactly. Khan. See, man? Right? It says this. It says, then Jesse called Abinadab and made him pass before Samuel. And he said, neither hath Yahweh chosen this. Then Jesse made Shammah to pass by. And he said, neither hath Yahweh chosen this. Again, Jesse made 7 of his sons to pass before Samuel. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Yahweh hath not chosen these. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Or hear all thy it says, or hear all thy children. And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, but behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, send forth and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. Right? And he sent and brought him in. now he was ruddy, right? So King David was ruddy, man. Meaning what, man? He looked youthful, man. He looked youthful. That's what it means, man. He looked youthful, man. Right? It says, with all a beauty. So like it says, and with all a beautiful countenance and goodly look. So like it, and goodly to look to. And Yahweh said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Okay? So King David was the youngest brother, right? But Yahweh had chosen him to be the king of Israel. Chose King David, man. Chose David. The youngest brother, right? He was shorter than the rest of his brothers. He was smaller than the rest of his brothers. But he was still anointed and chosen to be the king of Israel, man. So, Jake, stop looking on how someone looks, man. And it says that. Hold on, let's see. What is it? Connie says, judge righteous judgment, right? Okay, this is John 7:24. It says, judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Meaning what? When you judge, Jake, be spiritual, man. Be spiritual, man. Right? It says, judge not according to appearance. Like they say in the world, right? And never judge a book by its cover. So Jake, never judge someone by how they look. Jake, never judge someone by how they look, man. Like the actor Jim Carrey, right? On that show, on the TV show he was on with the Wayans brothers and Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Davidson, in Living Color, right? Was he not lively? Was he not lively, man? He had gotten along with Jake easily, man. He got along with Jake easily, man. He's lively, man. Okay, it says that Israel is a peculiar people, right? A strange people. And Jim Carrey is an Israelite. Why? Because of his spirit, man. His spirit is lively, man. Come on now. Stop looking on how someone looks, man. Because it's not about how, because it's not about how someone looks. It's like it's not about it's not about how hold on, man. It's not about how someone looks, man. Right, man? It's about the spirit. Kind of says, we have to judge spiritual. Exactly, exactly, man. Exactly. Let's get this, man. Let's get this. I hate stuttering, man. Golly, man, I hate it. Let's get this. This is I believe it's 1 Corinthians. Might be 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians. Let's see real quick. Here it is. This is 1 Corinthians. I'll start at 13. It says, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. All right. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay? So when we say not every Israelite will come looking like Wesley Snipes, Jake gets mad. Jake gets pissed off. Why? Because Jake want every Israelite to come looking like Richard Roundtree or Wesley Snipes, man, or Isaac Hayes. That's not going to happen, man. Jake, that's not going to happen. Here it is. This is 1 Peter 2:9. But ye have, so it's like it says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him, the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. The water, man. Yeah. See, man, and a peculiar means strange. See. So on that TV show on that TV show in Living Color, man, Jim Carrey, he was, man, he dwelt among Jake easily, man. He got along with him, and he was the funniest one on In Living Color, man. He was the funniest one on In Living Color, man. Come on now. Right, man? It says this. Verse 15, it says, but he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. So we got to judge righteously, man. We got to judge according to the Spirit. All right? All right, Jake? Because, what's her name? Tracy Ellis Ross. No, not her. Her mother, Diana Ross. Right? The Diana Ross, she had Tracy Ellis Ross by an Edomite. Okay, but Jake believes that Tracy Ellis Ross is an Israelite when she's not. She's a heathen, man. Just like Lauren London, her father is a so-called Jew, but everyone thinks that she's a so-called black woman. Well, she's not. She's an Amalekite, man. Golly, man. It says, but he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man, right? So, Jake, you got to be spiritual, man. Jake, you got to be spiritual, man. Stop being stupid. Stop being carnal, man. Be spiritual, man. Jake, it's nothing wrong, Jake. Jake, you have brothers in Great Millstone that look like the other nations, because Israel was scattered among the other nations, right? Hold on, let's get this. This is in Deuteronomy 28. Hold on, is it 28? Deuteronomy 28 and 64. All right. Yep, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. It says, "And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of heaven, so like it, from one end of the earth, even to the other. And there shall, so like it, and there, so like it, and there thou shalt serve other gods, neither which neither nor thy so like it says, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone." So we were scattered among all nations, man. And over time, Jake, right? Those Israelite fathers will have sons and daughters by the women of those other nations, right? And their sons and daughters will come looking like what? Will come looking like their mothers, man. Okay, Jake, because you do have some Japanese and some Chinese Jakes, man. They look like Moab and Ammon, but they are Israelites, man. Why? Because of their spirit, man, and who their fathers are. Jake, just like you got. Now this go, now this is gonna piss Jake off, man. Jake, you do have dwelling among the the Jewish. You do have some Israelites among them that will come looking like Amalek, right? All right, man. That will come looking like Amalek, like the Persians and all that, man. So Jake, so Israelites will come looking like all the nations where they have been scattered to, man. Okay, it's not about how it's not about how someone looks, man. It's about their spirit, man. Judge righteous judgment, man. Hold on, let me get this. Let's get Proverbs 27 and 19. Let's see what it says. This is Second Ezra 8 and 52 says, "For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time is come, Salakia, the time come is prepared, plenteous is made ready. A city is builded, and the rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom." And that's what, man? The kingdom, man. The whole earth is going to be paradise once again, man. Right? And it will be ruled in righteousness and true holiness, man. All right? Point blank, period. Oh yeah, the actor Lilia Slakia, the actor Leonardo DiCaprio. He's an Israelite. What now, Jake? Let's see. Let's get this. Hold on real quick. Oh no. All right. Hold on real quick, though. Hold on real quick. Let's get some presets for this real quick and close out. Gotta eat. Okay. Hold on. Uh, well, man. I guess that's it. A real quick lesson, man. Hold on, let's get another one on where Israel has been scattered and close out. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and get some precepts for that. Deuteronomy 28, 64. All right. Okay. Deuteronomy 4 and 27 to 28, it says, And Yahweh shall scatter you among the nations, which Koslagia says, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, Slakia, whither Yahweh shall lead you, and there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell, right? So we have been scattered among the nations. Let's get Nehemiah 1 and 8. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, If ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. Jake, we have been scattered among the nations, man. So not every Israelite will come looking like Wesley Snipes. Period. You will have Israelites that will come looking like all the nations where they have been scattered to, man. If Jake, and if you think that's stupid, then that's how you think about the words of Yahweh Bashmel Shah. Because Jake, all right, because Jake, to you, evidently you think the spiritual things is foolish because you can't understand it, man. You can't understand it, right? And you also have Israelites that will come looking like Hamites and Ethiopians, right? Because I personally believe that that Nipsey Hussle is an Israelite, man. Why? Because of his spirit, man. Because of his spirit. Because you cannot fake that, man. You can't fake that. But hey, I'm just going by this. I'm just going according to the spirit, man. That's all. Okay. So with that, I say Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash Bakatham. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstones who were well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that out here laboring, pushing his truth in all sincerity and in truth into the few Akwath that's learning and listening. And to the Akim, to the Akwath and their families. To you all, I say shalom, Yahweh Bashem Shah, Bakatham, Bashem Kakadash. To the brother walks talking respectfully, 144. Shalom Mak, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, Bakatham. Shalom Mak, Shalom.